Hi, what's up guys? This is basically the start of my video series, The Road to Le Mans. It's Saturday, whatever it is in June. Basically Le Mans next Saturday/Sunday. I'm packing now because I'm at work during the week. I leave Wednesday night on a road trip with the guys to go down to Le Mans from mine. From my house, it'd probably take about 7.5 hours to drive down to Le Mans. And then we will be at Le Mans for Thursday morning. We'll see qualifying, obviously miss Wednesday night qualifying, but we've got tickets obviously for the qualifying on Thursday evening, and then obviously the celebration day on Friday, and then the race on Saturday and Sunday itself. I'm very excited. Been to a couple of Grand Prix in my life. When I was 4, I went to the '94 British Grand Prix with my parents and screamed when they used to do pit lane walks because I just had my ears syringed. So I'm sure my dad still thanks me for that one. And then obviously I then returned the favour by taking my dad to the 2017 British Grand Prix, which Hamilton won, which was good. And got to see, as we all know, I love the Ferraris, not. So getting to see 2 Ferrari tyre failures that day was quite funny. So yeah, it's just a little preview video. I'll be doing loads more videos and putting them together in a week. I think I'll probably put them all up together as like a part 1, 2, 3 kind of thing on my YouTube channel. And yeah, it'll be good. We'll be able to see, you know, it's been a dream of mine to go. I'll just swap hands there on the camera, showing how pathetic I am. Yeah, it's been a dream of mine to go my entire life, to be honest. Always been into cars, always been into motorsport, so to have the opportunity to go this year was too good to turn down, really. And yeah, I will see you probably Wednesday night. I mean, I've done a lot of packing already. Obviously, we're camping now, a bit of the Le Mans experience. Obviously, Toyota are the favourites. Fernando Alonso obviously is Toyota in LMP1, but really it's down the grid that it's something that you want to watch. The GT classes, you know, you've got Chevrolets, Corvettes, Chevrolet Corvettes, you've got the BMWs, Works team now, you've got full GTs for Ford, you've got Ferraris, you've got Porsche. That's the class really that it could go off. The weather, well, the weather, of course, I'm going to Le Mans, you know, France, weather similar to the UK, but not normally a little bit better. It's going to rain every day, so it's enough filming for my room, so we'll do at the end of that, and we'll go to probably cut now to Wednesday night. See you later. Hi guys, so yeah, it's finally the day. We get to go to Le Mans now. Get a lovely view of my bedroom. I went that way this time, that's why. So yeah, so basically today's the day. This evening I'm getting picked up in about 20 minutes time or whatever. Yeah, it's raining. Le Mans has started officially at the moment, so I think it's the first free practice or qualifying's going on now. It's absolutely teeming it down with rain outside, and we're going tonight at the Vauxhall. I can't say Vauxhall properly. Let's drive down to Folkestone in a minute, get a train, Eurotunnel over to France, and then drive down this evening, get to France tomorrow morning, or get to Le Mans tomorrow morning, set up our tents, go and stock up on beer and meat like blokes do, and go and have a look at some of the cars, and see what's going on Thursday. Bit of track action tomorrow night, and then Friday is the celebration day, so that'll be the real day where I'll be taking a lot of videos, hopefully. But yeah, all packed. It's all by the front door. It's all ready. Tried to pack light. I don't really want to take stuff that I don't need to use. And that's it really. I'll I'll shoot some videos of the drive down. It should be quite funny if there's anything that goes on. Never done it before, so I don't really know. Never really done this vlogging kind of thing. For it be something new for the channel. And yeah, we'll have a little look and go. And for anyone that's interested, that is my race rig behind the wheel and pedals. So that's that. For I don't know why I put that in there. That shouldn't be in there, but there we go. You've got that for free. So yeah, I'll try and shoot on the road if the boys are behaving themselves. Got to pick up 3 more boys after we start driving down, and yeah, we'll catch it up later on. But I'm rambling a bit now. I'm excited, boys and girls, so it should be good. Obviously, I'll be supporting Ford in GTE. Alonso in the main road. Well, actually, I'm not really supporting Alonso. If Alonso wins, I'm alright, but ideally, I don't want anyone from LMP1 to win. I want it to rain. We have mental the one where only about 4 people finish. Everyone's safe, but 4 people finish would be good. It'd be fun. A chaotic race, basically. So yeah, I'll see you on the road. So this is the start of the 7.5, 8 hour journey.
Maybe 9.
Maybe 9.
Maybe
we are in maybe 2 days, because we are in Matthew Rice's. There he is. Matthew Rice's Volvo, which has an engine built by Matthew Rice. And how many miles has it done, Matthew?
Well, this is the longest journey I've done in it so far since rebuilding the engine. But
so that 26 seconds.
We're gonna, on this journey, hopefully we'll get to a point where we go past 160,000 miles. So yeah, it's done a fair few miles.
It's alright. We're currently going through the lovely Essex countryside, as you can see. Beautiful, of course, at this time of year in the pissing down with rain. And Le Mans already started, and they've already had a 190-mile-per-hour accident on the Mulsanne through aquaplaning. Driver was taken away conscious. Now, I always believe that's the kind of best medical advice, that you left the car conscious. Oh, that's something. Didn't say he had any arms or legs left. He was conscious. We've got to pick 2 more people up before we make the journey down the M25, which should be fun at this time of night. And yeah, well, vlog more. This is my first time attempting this, and I've also realised that from this angle I get 12 more chins.
Ah, well, so do I.
Yeah, well, you've got a better angle. That's sort of like the right angle. I've got the worst one, like on that one. All right. Well, yeah, I'll edit some of this shit out, but yeah, it should be all right.
Ciao.
It's a site I feel like I'm going to be seeing a lot of. Reese and Bill going into fuel the motor up. That is Reese, who's live on camera now. So I reckon we'll be doing here's the rig. The rig for the weekend with a big Volvo. We've got a nice custom setup going on. Another time of petrol. Just more and more petrol. So yeah. Does it smell a little bit petrol-y, Reese? This is this is Reese.
Hello.
Has decided. So what's the view like from the back?
Stinky.
Of
Petrol. Ain't good,
it's a little bit choky with the T5 engine.
Fucking the whole car stinks of fucking fuel.
So yeah, we might have. I told you it was a rebuild. We might have quite a few. To be fair, my trailers are absolutely glowing in this light. And here he is, the main man. We're first fuel stop of the trip. We're brimmed up, ready to go. We are waiting on Mr. Bill Marks, who is what can only be described as
retard.
I was going to say. I was going
to bleeps out.
Yeah, it does. I was going to say international ladies' man.
Yeah. We could ditch him, couldn't we?
We could just leave now.
We'll open the boot and all these pillows will fall out.
To be fair, Matt Rice, did you bring a pillow with you?
No.
Reese, from the back, did you bring a pillow with you?
No.
Neither did I. There's Bill Marks, international man of mystery.
He took me 2 pillows, bless him.
Christmas time.
So here we are. We're waiting. What time is it? About midnight, is it?
Yeah,
midnight. Midnight, and we are at the terminal waiting for a fag break.
Yeah, waiting for answers. Right there, please have your passports to hand and open at the photo
You allowed to film at a border crossing?
No, I
Probably
don't think
not.
we
So
are.
we probably
We're
might
not-
stop
we're
now.
not actually at the crossing yet, are we?
No, we're not. The boys in the back there enjoying themselves. Bill over there. Reese behind me. Enjoying themselves. So yeah, we just got on the train. I thought I'd show you the fantastic whip that we're riding in. The Clavey described as the legendary. What have we named her?
Vicky, right?
It was Vicky. The legendary Volvo that is Vicky. She's an absolute beast. Thank you very much for the road beer. So what time is it?
About 1.
It's all right. Bill's looking very Bill's got a road beer. He's quite happy.
I've got no road beer.
Have you had both your road beers?
I've had both road beers.
Excellent.
I've had both your road beers already.
That's good. It's impressive.
I'm a responsible driver.
You are a responsible driver. I'm still enjoying showing the very special Volvo with the boost bar that we're not allowed to go. We're not allowed to talk about the boost bar over there.
No.
It's alright. Let's fire shoot for 30 seconds. Matthew in the darkness over there, trekking. It's, I think,
4:37.
4:37 in the morning on the route to Le Mans. We're about, what, an hour and a half away from where are we going to next? Rouen next.
Stopped at the Somme.
Just stopped at the Somme for a coffee. We've named the car Vicky. Vicky the Volvo. She's doing well. All the karma and the good luck is going well. So yeah, the boys are asleep in the back. Me and Matt are up. One of two. It's not too bad. Reese is still alive, and yeah, I'll be back when it gets daylight, and I'll be able to shoot some of France rather than the inside of the car with the light.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN. Take the hot road and hop in.
So,
Minor butterflies, you should open
it's
up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up.
6.
Going up in smoke,
Driving up,
smoking
right.
up. Make sure the children in the house, she's
Mr.
inappropriate.
Bryce.
The way she's approaching us, I
Asleep with that.
disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest. And it's hard to open up. Open you up like open up. Tell you
Yeah,
how
that's the same kind.
let your
What else can we say? It's a great journey.
you OPN.
Also enhanced by driving a right-hand drive car
We
in a
should be
left-hand
closer
drive country.
friends. If you OPN,
Tolls are fun.
Towards the service station.
Request my chariot.
To the service station. So we get some nice views of the
Open up, open up.
But yeah,
Shut it down like
we're still going past a couple. It's been good so far.
open up,
No breakdown.
open.
We should be there in about.
Cold as ice and cold.
Yeah, we'll get
Open
there,
up.
and then we'll be able to get some beer. So, Matt deserves a beer, I think, very much so. Back when we actually have some news to report rather than the inside of the Volvo.
Well, Luxembourg and Switzerland shared their motorbike. The only thing is, if you go back to the
One full boot. Yeah, 3 of them. We're pissing out of rain. 10 to 8. So we've made it. Just pitch the tent. Find out how good the tent being up is. Started to rain. Boys are outside sorting themselves out. Decided this is my humble 4-man abode for the week. Some stuff going on. That'll be good. Goes round that way. So yeah, gonna go to the track later on, go and get food and stuff, and then we'll be on to the next bit.
Yeah. I thought tonight was going to be wet. Actually, I'm surprised. I am surprised. Further round. That was on the S's.
Yeah, it was.
Where the one of the stewards nearly got crucified by a tyre.
Didn't he?
Where the fuck's the tyre?
La présence aussi du docteur Wolfgang Ulrich, qui est aussi maintenant aux côtés du président de la CO, Pierre Fillon, pour accompagner ces grands moments, toutes ces orientations sportives dessinées pour donner le plus bel avenir aux 24
Bonjour, senor.
That's the wrong language. It's bonjour, je m'appelle
Je m'appelle Louis, avec mon stylo.
Yeah.
Ça
Bonjour.
va bien?
Bien, bien.
Très bien.
C'est comme c'est simple.
Ah, merci
Oui,
beaucoup.
Oui.
Bit of food! Yeah, bit of food!
winning, shock. Fords ain't doing too well. We'll let them go by. 4 hours in, we need a lot of things to happen to win some money back in the sweepstakes. Don't even know if you can hear me because of the noise from the cars. Just on the outside, Dunlop Peerage in the ACO Club. Very kindly become a member this weekend, which is very good. Very good place to be. Beer's half price here, which is extremely impressive. So aiming to do a 3-4, go back to the tent to have some food now, and then I'll come back and I'll be in the Dunlop stand on the end of the Dunlop chicane. But in that time, obviously, a lot of stuff can happen. But it looks like the 7 Toyota will win Le Mans this year. It's got a lap more fuel advantage. It's also got a lap of tyre advantage over everyone else. So, unfortunately, it looks like that's what's going to happen. But, what an experience. You've got to come in. Really do have to come here. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
I returned back to the track about 10 o'clock at night, and this is what I started recording then, so it was about 8 hours into the race and we returned. So all in all, which I'll let these couple of cars go through, so yeah, all in all over the weekend I think I done 17 hours actually at the track. The rest of the time obviously was sleeping or eating elsewhere, which I didn't think was a bad attempt for my first experience. What you don't realise also as well is how actually loud they are in comparison to the current F1 cars, which I really didn't expect when I was there. I've also bought, had to turn down the volume of the cars that I've had to have a voice over. I had to buy a set of headphones, basically, when I got to Le Mans for 90 quid, which basically gave me a radio so I could keep track of what was going on. Also, they basically acted as a set of earphones because the Porsche, I don't know what it is about the engine, but it absolutely screams and does my brain in. So I started playing around with my camera around slow motion shots around the actual chicane itself. As I said, this was in my second stint back at the circuit, which I'd done like from 10 PM. I think I left the circuit at 8 PM in that video where I'd done the piece to camera. I left there at 8 PM and then I had some food and went back to the circuit for 10. No, I left the track at 6, I was back by 10 into my actual seat to watch them again. I stayed till 3 in the morning when there was a massive safety car, which I think I'll pick up on video in a minute. But yeah, as well, it was very hard to follow some of the race because your friend tried to go and buy a radio because the commentary in the tannoy was in French, and it's hard to keep up with an endurance race. They all seem to come around the 64 all together, so you definitely need a little bit of a hand every now and then from a Le Mans radio system in English.
La sortie de piste avec la décélération suivie par Marco Sorensen, on le voit, qui arrive dans la courbe d'Indianapolis. La voiture
So yeah, this is day 2 in the morning. I got back to the circuit again. I think I left at 3 a.m. and got back, and I apologise for the fact that I flipped the camera there stupidly. Obviously running on low sleep, so I let them come through. And yeah, basically I went back for another long old slog. I think I done from 10 in the morning till 3 p.m. when the race actually finished. So it was another long slog in the stands, but it was all enjoyable. It's just time, isn't it?
winning 7, it's leading the 8. MP2, one of the Oracles is winning, and then GT Pro, last thing I had was Crucial's winning. That might change because they're swapping positions all the time. And then in the Amber class, on the Fords is winning, but they've got to do a driver change by the end of the race. Obviously, found the only 24 board with the branding. Got to go much the end of the race, and then we'll do some stuff for the track parade. Mainly because that's a fun thing. Obviously, wearing my Ford Ganassi shirt. Hasn't been a great weekend for the Fords. I think balancing performance is a little bit of a joke, but I don't really understand the endurance racing all that much, to be honest. Why you have to have a balancing performance? You build a better car, you build a better car. But there we go. I'll be saying that even if I'm with the Porsches and whoever else. So that's that really. Good experience for staying here tonight. We're not going to do the massive drive home tonight like everyone else is, and then we'll be to the back to England tomorrow. Early get up and early drive back. If I make it, I don't know. See you later.
So yeah, this is near, obviously the race is finished now, and now it's the track invasion. I have to apologise for the absolute atrocious camera work going on now. I'd never really, as I said, I've never been to Le Mans before, so I was trying to get down the pit lane to get in there, to get under the podium. But obviously we sort of had a little bit of a jog and run down the podium, so we got here now. That, what we're about to walk past now, is old Timo van der Gaard, with his mental team. You know, he follows everyone on Twitter. Anyone who's in the F1 community will get that joke. But yeah, that was his team, which managed to have a massive accident. That was the Jumbo car that kept coming round, or Jumbo, it has a yellow sponsor with Jumbo on the back. So that's why we referred to it as the Jumbo car all weekend. But yeah, they had a massive accident, I think down at Indianapolis/Arnage. I think they had the tyre go. They basically managed to rebuild it and put it back out on the circuit.
Should we have a look at Ferrari? Where's the Fords? Shall I try and jib in now? They won't care now.
What you realise is, walking down this pit lane, is how actually long the pit lane at Le Mans is. You don't realise how big the circuit is.
A1 and MP2. Yeah, Alpine.
Mesdames et messieurs, applaudissements, victoire Toyota, Toyota Gazoo Racing. Et dans le milieu, nous allons mettre le trophée. Nous allons avoir le plaisir, l'honneur d'accueillir Pierre Fillon, le président de l'Automobile Club de l'Ouest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pierre Fillon, the president of the Automobile Club de l'Ouest, creator and organizer of the 24 du Mans, for the presentation of the trophies, le président de l'Automobile Club de l'Ouest. On la remise ici des trophées à l'équipage qui donne sur la troisième marche du podium.
Please, Hollywood, trophies now for the driver of the number 7 Toyota, mesdames et messieurs, Mike Conway, José Maria Lopez, et Kamui Kobayashi Alonso. Et puis, mesdames et messieurs, bien entendu, nous sommes ici au 24 Merci de faire l'honneur également de nous rejoindre. Voilà, this is a very important race against the watch. But Rolex is the winner as a presentation of Rolex watches to the street driver of the winning car is Philippe Schaffer, General Manager of Rolex France. Les montres Rolex reviennent ainsi, mesdames et messieurs, à l'équipage de la Toyota numéro 8. Sébastien Bruni, Kazuki Nakajima et Fernando Alonso. Philippe Schaffer pour la remise de ces trophées, coffret, montre, Rolex, montre officielle, l'horlogerie officielle des 24 heures du Mans. Well, gentlemen, may I ask you to please now raise your trophy, please. Allez, levez sur le trophée, chers amis. Et mesdames et messieurs, le trophée également que tous ceux qui le veulent avoir, ce sont nos applaudissements. Please a tribute to round of applause to the winner of the podium of the General Top 3 for this race. Et puis, ce que l'on va faire également maintenant, messieurs, please, winners, you get right in front of you, the big trophy, the big one. Please take it and raise it. Allez, je vais demander effectivement Sébastien Bruni de montrer l'exemple. Voilà, avec la Dominique Nakajima, le Fernando Alonso, et puis naturellement, l'intervention de prendre le grand trophée, et allez-y, ensemble de le soulever. Et j'ai l'impression qu'ils vont aussi inviter, et c'est bien d'ailleurs, l'équipage de la Toyota numéro 7. Allez, lever ensemble, mesdames et messieurs, Toyota,
Big Sam. So Sam had the number 7 to win, so how gutted are you, Sam?
Just a little bit. When you have a slow coach, it doesn't mean you have to go that
High
This is the victory of the great race, and I think that the fan deserve now the two-man ceremony. Allez, on est prêt, on ouvre ensemble, réveillez, allez, on y va.
Fantastic. Why was it a Dunlop guy? Oh yeah, because they used mentioned it.
They have a bridge.
They do use Dunlops in, I think, inside their name.
C'est vraiment une grande victoire pour Toyota.
Why is Fernando talking in a language that I can't understand? Speak French. Yeah, no, it's just pure flag.
Maintenant, deuxième, le Jackie Chan DC Racing. Avec ceux qui terminent ainsi sur la deuxième marche du podium. Voici Gabriel Aubry. Voici Stéphane Camille. Mesdames et messieurs, voici le film de David Cheng. Et maintenant, je voulais vous dire qu'ils attendent et qu'ils savourent. Même si vous êtes un petit peu fatigué, puisez dans vos forces. Alpine, les vainqueurs, les champions du monde, les grands, les représentants de l'équipe Alpine ici, bravo messieurs, vainqueurs et champions du monde. Alors Le Mans revenir au cinéma avec Le Mans 1966. Oui, dans cette catégorie GP1, dans un instant, nous allons célébrer une victoire forte. Et ça, sincèrement, c'est extraordinaire aussi. Oui, je crois que pour la première fois, nous allons accueillir deux équipages A15. Mesdames et messieurs, voici le classement pour la catégorie GT1. Nous allons peut-être un peu vite, mais ils arrivent maintenant. Le TMW Motorsport. We have the pleasure to welcome Jefferson Wailu Rodrigo Batista. Très important. Okay, we finish second, but FIA World Endurance Championship for the DTM class. They are the champion, Patrick Dempsey, who is your next engineer perfectly, your dear master, welcome to champions. Et voici également les Solvor, Project One. Et maintenant, and now, the winners. Ford gagne le Mans GT1 avec Ben Kitty. Prenez voilà vos commandos. Et voici, mesdames et messieurs, l'instant pour les pilotes, évidemment, de terminer, de se congratuler sur ce podium. Nous allons pouvoir ainsi, please, place yourself on the spot. Voici l'hymne des États-Unis.
That's a terrible camera angle. Yeah, guys, basically, that was my Le Mans video. Basically, I'm sorry that the editing's quite shocking. It's the first time I've done anything like this vlogging type thing. Normally, obviously, I play computer games and that goes up on my channel. Yeah, the funny thing with that end clip there with the four guys from, I think they were Keaton Racing, who actually won the amateur class, was they were thrown out of the event 24 hours later on, and it's the following weekend now. I had to go back to work on nights, which is why I look the way I do. So yeah, the whole experience, you've got to go. I think it's one of those things to tick off your bucket list. You definitely got to go. I enjoyed it immensely. I will be back, maybe when LMP1's a bit more competitive, because realistically, you spend a lot of your time, I'm going to change hands, and you know I'm not very good at this, you're going to spend a lot of time watching the slower classes, which can't be right. I know there's plans afoot to change the rules and so on and so forth, but you know, all jokes aside, other than that, it was a fantastic experience. Something that will stay with me forever. Something off the bucket list. It's just the 2 more to do now. Just got to do the 500, Indy 500, and the Monaco Grand Prix on my motor racing Triple Crown. But yeah, it was fantastic. The journey was great. You know, it took us a long time to get there, less time to get back. It was just the way it was. And yeah, you know, the experience, it's like a festival with motorsport attached to it. If that's your kind of thing, then you'll really enjoy it. You know, there was stuff that I didn't record. We went down to Arnage on Friday before the pit lane walk, and that was a big old slog. That was a 4-mile walk down to Arnage, because it's right on the other side of the circuit. You have no idea. The circuit's 8 miles long, so you have to walk everywhere. You know, it's a fair old slog. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's probably longer than what I thought, and there's probably a lot of silence with motor cars going around, so if you manage to stay with it till the end, congratulations, you're a better man than me. But yeah, it is what it was, you know. I enjoyed it immensely, and I hope to see you all watching the channel when I'm probably losing on F1 2019, and probably got to do a little bit more around GT now, around endurance races. I think endurance racing never really appealed to me before, but definitely now. It's fantastic. So much stuff can happen. I mean, obviously I jinxed the 7 Toyota. You know, we were in the sweepstakes, the boys, between the sort of 15 of us there was, and 10 to 15 of us, and we were all in the sweep, and you know, one of them had 7 and one of them had 8, and in the last half hour you lose the race. So there we go. That is endurance racing. That is Le Mans. So that was exciting. So at least we had a grandstand finish kind of thing. Murray Walker would be doing his absolute nut, wouldn't he? Would have been going mental. Yeah, so that was my video. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye-bye.